Hey guys, welcome to Adventures of Malibu and Dad. Well, it's a road trip. We're going on a road trip. We're taking you with us. So let's see what we discover, what we find. Glad to have you guys coming aboard. Hope you guys are doing great. Let's do this. Let's do a road trip. And I hope you guys hope you guys just enjoy. All right, guys, here we go. Let's do it. Malibu, you ready? Malibu, hey, you ready for road trip? Road trip, road trip. Okay, here we go.
Glad to share the places and the people that we'll meet. Think of the memories we'll have. Exploring hidden history. It's time to hop aboard on the road with Malibu and Dad. On the road with Malibu and Dad.
And we're moving through Georgia. Well, guys, we're in Georgia. I've always wanted to do this, to just stop by and check out a real Georgia cotton field. And this is the way cotton is grown. And look at that. Those are really big balls of cotton. So neat to see. Get real close on this one. Look at that. Wow. They just kind of bud. Look at the size of that thing. The field just goes on and on. Malibu likes it. So Georgia's weather's a little bit cooler here. It's beautiful though. Just out adventuring. And I thought we'd stop and check out this beautiful cotton field with Malibu.
What you think, Pam?
Always wanted to do this. It's just so neat to watch and see. Oh, it's so soft. Those are pods there before they open. When they explode open, boom! And you get some big old, look at that one. So guys, this is what it looks like once they harvest it and they put it in big giant rolls. Those things are huge. Look at that. Nothing but cotton. They'll take those right down to the factory and they'll clean it, separate it, and there's your cotton. And that's how it's delivered in these giant rolls. It's a really good cash crop. I wanted to show that to you guys. Show you how they roll those big old giant rolls up. Well guys, we're in the town of Moultrie, Georgia. I guess this must be their courthouse or city hall. Man, that thing's beautiful. We just had to stop. Show you around this beautiful little town. Just gonna pan around, let you look at. And this is kind of like the square. You can see all the old buildings. I love these old Georgia towns. So let's take a look. See what else we can see here. Guys, and just look at this architecture. Isn't it beautiful? Man, look at those columns. It's just a gorgeous building. Look at this giant tree. That is very big. Wow. Very pretty area. I love this building. It's just amazing. Guys, look at these columns. You don't see architecture like this much anymore. That's what I love about the old Georgia towns. These big, beautiful columns. And these town squares. And my wife just reminded me that that is a magnolia tree. And that has got to be the biggest magnolia tree I've ever seen in my lifetime. That thing is huge. Unbelievable. Right here by the courthouse. Alright, so I'm going to have Malibu and her mom show you the size of this thing in comparison to them. It's just absolutely massive, guys. Look at that thing. Look at those limbs. Just beautiful. Can you imagine when this thing is blooming, how good it smells here? It's just got to be absolutely crazy. Great smell. Right here by the courthouse, look at that. What a shot. Once again, those beautiful columns. I love their little town squares. And I think I see a Confederate statue over there. The flags are at half staff today. This beautiful square. Oh, here's the church bell. How pretty is that? Gotta be a church pretty close by to have the... Oh, listen to that, guys. Yeah, I think it's the courthouse bells, actually. Hey guys, look at that angle. This is a Confederate statue. It's in tribute to the comrades and the soldiers who've died here in the South. Right by the courthouse. Very nice. See beautiful stuff like this in Georgia. Erected by Moultrie and McNeil, Charter of the Daughters of the Confederacy, in honor of our Confederate dead. Very well done. Very southern looking. I mean, if this doesn't scream Confederacy in Georgia and the South, I don't know what does. Because a white courthouse like that, it's just so beautiful. 3-story with the clock tower. And you got this beautiful Confederate statue. Soldier up top. Love it. The way the clouds are forming around that in a circle. Very neat, guys. It's a beautiful town. Nice square. Town square is just amazing here. Very beautiful. I love these quiet little Georgia towns, especially when their squares are like this. Get a good 360 view of that. Just so pretty. Very nice. So we're walking across here. They got a cool restaurant called the Crazy Bakers. I just love the old buildings. And we're gonna walk over here to from Main Street to the theater. Got a really nice theater over here too. I love the old school theaters. Oh, look at the restaurants. Big glass. Ah, perfect. Guys, look at the old theater here. The rounded building there. And I love the theater sign. Colquitt County Moultrie Senior Center. And made it a senior center, I guess. How cool is that? I love the old theaters. Well, at least I haven't gotten rid of it. That was probably the old ticket booth. And we got the Moultrie Police Department. So we know we're safe in this little town. Here's a shot of the front, guys. You can see the old glass bricks in the front there. I bet this was quite the theater in its heyday. Very cute little town here in Moultrie, Georgia. So this is another one of their old buildings. Probably looks like an old hotel there. This is part of their square. And this is really cool, guys. Here's their tribute to their veterans. All the different wars. And they got kind of like an eternal flame. I love the flags. Another cool part of this town. And the way they distinguish and honor their veterans, which I love. And there's that giant magnolia again. It's pretty town. So this actual monument here in Moultrie says that this magnolia tree was planted by Mrs. George Tucker circa 1845. That is pretty cool. 1845 is when they planted that thing, and it seems like that's about right. Because that thing is huge. And they talk here about the county. When they were formed. So it's just beautiful, guys. This is what you do when you adventure. Go out and check out small towns in Georgia. Glad we could bring you along. So far it's been a really fun day. Checking out the small towns and some of the cotton fields. So, give you a whole shot of this. Very pretty. I just love the clock tower too. Look at that. Just beautiful, guys. Guys, I also want to show you the bank here. That bank is old. And the name's right on top there. Read it for yourself. Moultrie Banking Company. I love the old banks. I bet you the old safe's probably still there. Another cool thing here in Georgia. I love the old banks. So we're in Fuston, Georgia. Look at this cute little town. Very tiny. I love the little grocery store. And that's our city hall right there. There's just nothing out here. But just a cute little Georgia town. There's our mailroom. Well, I found an old Confederate grave here in Georgia. Actually found an old graveyard. This gentleman is Lawrence Larkin Wimble, Private Company A, 55th Regiment, Georgia Volunteer. There's a stone, and flag's a little messed up, but old cemetery. Really neat. Love finding the old Confederate graves. And here is a William Bell, Brooks County, Terrell, Georgia. It's artillery, CSA. There's a few old ones in here. Go check out one over there too. This one here is a Confederate soldier, Warren Beasley, Company F, 46th Georgia Infantry. It's got the marker. So there's a few of them here in Georgia. You just gotta find them.